Hi guys, Larry here from Larry's Pen Pad Chat. This makes number 20. Got a lot of talk about, a lot of things have been going and happening. I've got a bunch of emails asking me how I'm feeling. We'll talk about that first. Thanks everybody for the prayers sent out to me. The health progress is about the same. I had a real bad attack on Saturday morning I guess it came on about 8 o'clock. Pain levels just exceeded high levels and it just shut me down for about 4 hours, so I couldn't get anything done that morning until I finally, after I froze the nerves enough that just deadened the nerves for a while, I was able to get back up, and then everything worked out much better. I had a better day after that, but it was a tough go. But thanks again for the prayers. Today has been a good day so far. Everything is good. Everything is well. So again, thanks to everybody for the emails and the thoughts and prayers, and I appreciate the support you give me on this. Every little bit counts, right? Alright, now we're going to talk about shipping. On this size of a box and on this size of a box. This is medium, okay? And this is small. Got it? Alright. Okay, buyers beware. Let me give you the prices when you buy a pen from me. In the U.S., shipping, you will pay $7.95 plus the insurance. Insurance, $100, $150. It can run you up to $12.95. And here's the box. Okay? Tracking number, insurance. And I always recommend insurance. Because if the box gets lost, you're out $150. So it's always good to have insurance. Be protected. You're protecting your investment. For a medium-sized box, this box runs you $16 in the U.S. And with insurance, tack on another 16, 18, above it, all around $20 or so dollars. Tracking and the insurance. So that's good. In the U.S., that's really a good price. I think it is anyway. So just remember, buyers, that when you buy a pen from me, if you decide to do so, what you're paying for. Okay, now, for buyers outside of the United States, not so good. Why is that? Well, it's not bad, but it can get bad. This one jumps up in price from $7.95. It's going to jump up to $22. Plus your insurance, whatever that's going to be on the pen. But then you get a tracking number. And that insurance, I always suggest highly spend the extra money for the insurance. Because if it gets lost and you don't have a tracking number and no insurance, your investment is washed, gone away. I can't do anything about it. After I mail your pen, I send everybody the receipt showing that I did mail your pen at the post office. I show you the shipping tracking number, the receipt, everything's in black and white sent to you. You know the time, the date I shipped it. I sent a picture of that to you, and I'll let you know I just shipped your fountain pen, or whatever it may be. So, I'm through with the transaction. Now, here's the medium-sized box, the one that was $16 for U.S. only. This turns into, you know, I forgot. I'm thinking they were talking about, depending where you live, it could go as high as $70. Anywhere from between 40 to 70. But I will clarify that again. But I just want you to know, buyers outside the U.S., you can be paying some money. So how you can avoid that, if you want, you can still buy the pen, and I can still ship it out to you for the $22 plus extra for shipping, whatever that's going to be. Okay? But the pen box may not be able to fit in this small box. In fact, let's see if one of these pens fit. I'll show you firsthand so we all know. It looks like it may fit. I may can crunch it in there. Okay, looks like this is how it would look like. This one will fit. With a lot of tape and a lot of love, I can get a pen box in here. Anything bigger than this, I won't be able to. But the only way I'll be able to do it would be the pen only. I can send whatever is in the pen box, the pen, if it has a cartridge or the little cards that come with it, but that would be it. So I want you to think about that. So I hope we're clear on that. Remember, buyers that buy from me will pay for shipping. I recommend the insurance. A story once, I did a giveaway once for a Jinhao, beautiful Jinhao fountain pen. It was a 750, I believe. And two ladies wanted in India. They won both. Can you believe it? It was a drawing of 3 people. One was in the United States and 2 were in India. So I end up paying, I don't know. I didn't go to the post office. I went to another place that did it. And it cost, do you remember, $22. And the pen they won was a nice Jinhao pen, but you know, they're very low-end pens. I think it was like $5 to $7. But it's a nice pen. One lady got that pen. The other lady did not. So she was texting me, and I did all I can, but there was no insurance on it. I think there was a tracking number. Yeah, there was a tracking number on it, wasn't it? I'm talking to Mr. Announcer, the man behind the scene. So there was a tracking number on it. And I did call the post office. I had to wait an hour, hour and a half before I finally talked to a person because they're so busy. And they tracked the fountain pen to, it reached India and it was in customs. So that was it. They couldn't do any more than that. They're done. So I let the lady know, and I apologized because I worked on it vigorously for a couple of weeks trying to get her pin. And she was really brokenhearted. It was the pin she wanted. Well, after about a week or two, I thought about it. I went ahead. I said, you know what? I feel for this lady. If it was me, I would have really been just brokenhearted. Because, I won something, and then it wasn't the man's fault that sent it to me. Somehow, in the mail, in my own country, they lose my package, and I can't locate it. I sent her another pin, just like the one that was lost. So, did she get it? Yeah, yes. It took a while to get there, and she was totally surprised. I did text her and said, you know what? I forgot her name, but I said, I sent you another pin, and she was so excited. She thanked me from the bottom of her heart, and she said, Larry, sir, you not have to do that, is what those words were. And I said, I know I didn't have to, but I wanted to. It was the right thing to do, so I did it. So that's the story, is because it's so important when you're buying fountain pens. I don't care what kind of money you're spending. Always have first tracking and insurance. I know some people don't even want trackings. I guess the price is lower, but no tracking. How can they even try to track down the pen? But in this case, even with tracking, it didn't do any good because it got stuck in India Customs and they couldn't find it. She called the Customs. She went through a whole ordeal in vain, like I did, trying to find it. So it's always good to have insurance and tracking. That's going to cover you. And anytime you buy anything and you're going to get it shipped to you, make sure you get some kind of message showing that it was sent. That tracking number, you got to have that tracking number. That's vital. I know when I order pens, I always get a tracking number. So, I hope that kind of clarifies that. Now it gets kind of worse. Yeah. So, and I hope you all are hanging with me and not be bored, because this is really important information about the shipping, PayPal, all that good stuff. I'm learning all this stuff because always something new is popping up. Let me read this to you. I had to call PayPal the other day, and they explained it to me because I sold a fountain pen for $157 and some change, but I didn't get $157 and some change in my PayPal. I got $150 and some pennies, and I'm wondering why they take out so much, because in-state PayPal charges anybody else but me 30 cents. They take out of my money to handle the transaction, which is not bad at all. And I really love PayPal. They do great stuff for me. But here's what I learned. That's a lot of money. Anyone, okay, PayPal charges me a fee. Anyone buying internationally out of the U.S., that means anybody that's not in the U.S., that's buying from Mexico, India, China, Japan, Russia, Africa, anywhere out of the USA, they will charge me. They will take out this fee out of the payment. A fee of 4.9 plus 30 cents for my regular fee. So right there, I have to pay out of what I sold that pen for $7 and some odd cents is taken away. So I lose money there. It's not anybody's fault. That's just how PayPal handles their business, and it's something to do with the money, Mexican money versus U.S. money, Malaysian money versus U.S. money. The currency is different. Every day it's changing. And it's up and down, but that's why I get charged like this, I found out. So that's something to take in consideration. So I hope this is making some sense to you, because it took me a long time to understand it. But I'm learning. So, enough of that, right? Y'all still with me? I talked about on my notes that I did a video on. Remember this one? The field notes? You know, I've been using it since that video, and I really like it. Now let me show you this. Here you can get this field notes, and you can just slip it in your back pocket. Can you see it back there? And sit down. And when you're ready to take a quick note, well, you don't even have to stand up. You just reach back there, take it out, boom. I like that. That's convenient. Some people think it's too long. I think it's perfect. But that's just me. And so this reporter notebook is really cool. And I just flip it over and write. And I'm done with it. So that's pretty cool. And real quick, I'll show you a brief thing on some nib, ink, and paper tests that I've done with it. I think I've showed this to you. You have some show through and some bleed through, but it's not bad at all. You can still use the back of this paper. That's cool. And I did this on July 21st. So here's what it looks like now. And today is the July 23rd. You can see the colors have settled in, and this is how they actually look. And on the Sailor Gentle Suitin', I'm really starting to like the color of the ink. At first, it wasn't all that, didn't do much for me, but I'm starting to like it a lot. And as well as my Mont Blanc Mystery Black, I'm starting to like the black ink. And look at this Pelikan Dark Green. I love this color. Absolutely just great looking, dark, rich, bold ink. And then on the Pelikan Edelstein Aquamarina, it's okay. It doesn't grab me, but it's okay. And then on the Robert Oyster, that's a nice looking Fire and Ice ink. And I even used a Papermate Ink Joy gel pen. I like the Papermate gel pens. They have a good wet flow to the nib. So I thought I'd share that with you guys real quick. All right. Uh, I'll be doing another presentation on notepads very soon. Bear and Fig has contacted me, and they're going to be sending out something. And so I thought I would wait, because in this box is something that has to do with paper. Very cool. I ordered it and it came in, but you know what? I'm not going to open it till I do the note pad video number 2 for quick notes. And you know, some you can't do quick notes because they're notebooks, and that could be too big for your desk. But real quick, I use Rhodia and Clairefontaine a lot. I like them. And it doesn't take up a lot of room on my desk. And this is probably about A5 size. They're just fine. And I like the way it's set up, because they're easy to turn over and then use it, and then use the back of it. So it works out great. And if you want to tear it off, I like it where it's perforated right here, and you can just tear those pages out without tearing the whole notebook. So that's one of my favorites. And Rhodia, I like this one as well. They tear out, if you have to tear all that extra paper that's down here, and it'll rip out. But real quick, I'll just tear this out. See how nice that came out? Came out real nice. And it's clean cut on the top. Now, if it's not that clean of a cut when it comes off, your paper's not going to come out like that. It's going to rip. So that's real important that I tear out any loose paper that's up in here, because that's going to get in the way and it looks messy. So I thought I'd share that with you folks. So these are just some of the notepads that I have going on. Now, what's next? On pens, I have sold quite a few. Let me clarify one thing. On my Delta oversize, it's a 14K gold nib. That's the red and orange one. Right here. Beautiful fountain pen. You can go on eBay and you can see this pen. Not very many of them. In fact, I've only seen one. And they're selling it for $300. Well, you can email me and I'll give you my price on it. But I tell you now, I beat $300 easy. And the price that I give on this fountain pen is firm. I won't go down anymore. That's going to be it. Because I paid quite a bit of change for this pen. But it's time. It uses a new home. So I've sold this pen. I don't mind showing it to you. Has just been sold. Beautiful Mark Twain limited edition at a fantastic price. So that one's gone. And a whole lot more are gone. So if you're interested in the pens that I've already put on here on one of the videos, email me and we'll talk. And we'll go from there. So I'll be doing a review soon, God willing, next week on the walking stick, the staff that I got in, I think of a couple of weeks ago. But I've been so busy and backlogged with other videos that I had to do that I haven't had a chance to do it. Also, coming next week, I'll be getting a brand new set of fountain pens in from Russia. Benu pens. You've seen my review that I've done on 2 of their pens that have been out. Absolutely gorgeous pocket pens. Hand-painted, handmade. And they even come with a certificate of authenticity. And it takes days to weeks to make a pen and to hand paint it. So, incredible little pen. But anyways, new pens will be delivered to me. I think I'm getting 2 pens. In fact, I think they should be here tomorrow, Monday. So, I'll be doing a review on those. So, kind of keep your eye open for that. Talk about nibs for a minute. Jinhao 159. It's a great pen. It's a heavy pen, big pen, like Mont Blanc 149. But to me, it's perfect in my hand. It really is. I like big pens. This is fine. I love the weight on it, and it just works great in my hand. I have a Knox nib in it. It holds number 6 nibs. I've had some questions asked about it. I've done videos on this already, but real quick I'll touch on it one more time. Jinhao 159s, 450s, 750s. A lower end pen. Usually free shipping, but they're starting to add some shipping to these pens, so you have to look harder than before. And the price has gone up a little bit. You just have to look on eBay. But they hold the number 6 nib. And I use Anderson's number 6 nib, or Goulet nibs, and Knox nibs. And I have the fine, medium, broad, 1.5, and I think a 1.9. I wasn't into stubs, never have been, just didn't do nothing for me. Until one day the pen bug struck me again. That doggone pen bug, you gotta watch them, folks. It'll break you at the bank. So I went ahead and revisited the 1.5 Anderson nib again. I'm in love with the 1.5. In fact, I got the Andrew Weaver custom-made pens. That's called the, what is it called?
Caledonia Custom Creations.
Thank you, sir. My memory sucks, but anyway. I bought one of his fountain pens, and I have a 1.5 in there. Beautiful pen, great nib. Love the fountain pen. He did a great job. The young man's only 22 years old. Affordable? Yes, very affordable. Free shipping. And if you revisit my video that I done on that, you can get at already affordable price discount. Check it out. No, I didn't receive a free pen, so I gave an honest review on the pen. Oh, heads up real quick. When you receive your pen, after you open it up, you'll have that smell, something like Noodler's did, but not as strong as the Ahab. So, if that's a problem, don't buy it. But it's not really bad smell at all. And it will go away. It's nothing that annoying unless you're that picky. But fantastic pen. Feels great in the hand. Very well made. And I'm going to have him make me another custom fountain pen soon. this size. I like the girth in it. I like the size of pen a lot. I'm just not sure what color yet and what size nib I want. But that's going to happen. All right. Dallas Pen Show's coming up September. And if you guys are going to be there, I am. And God willing, I'm looking at my second Mont Blanc. I've been saving it up for that. Yeah, it's going to cost a pretty penny. I'm okay with that. That's what I want. I'm just not sure which one. There's one, the Legrand. It's about as big, they're telling me, as the, what was it, the 1911 standard. About as big as that. But I'm looking at it, and I'll be able to test it out when the pen show comes in September. Anderson Pens will be having the pen there, so I can give it a test run and see what I think about it. So hopefully I'll know what I want by the time I get to the pen show in September. But I'm looking forward for that. So let me know if you guys are going to be going. Anybody there going to be going? It's worth your time. Just be careful, because that pen bug is going to be hitting everybody. And when the pen bug bites, it's called buy me, buy this, buy that, buy all of this stuff and take me home. Well, have I forgotten anything? I'm sure I have. I hope you're not bored with me. I know what I need to share with you. I wrote that down so I could share it with you guys. On my subscribers, I'm now up to 730. So I want to thank each and every one of you new subscribers for joining Larry's Army. Let's spread the news about fountain pens. I've got a new friend of mine, nice guy. His name is Troy. He does reviews now on fountain pens. Really nice guy. Has a great review channel he does on fountain pens. Does it very well. Hey Troy, peace man. His little boy is into fountain pens. What is he, 9? So I'm excited about that, because I want children to get involved in fountain pens. I want as many people as I can touch to get involved in fountain pens. They're special. They're not a ballpoint pen. This is a ballpoint pen. This writes ballpoint pen. It's nothing like a fountain pen experience. So, this is a fountain pen. And this one is the Wing Song. And I haven't used this pen for, what, about a week? So I can show you how it just started up, no problems, writing. Look at that. Again. Nice, eh? Real nice. So, it's important to me, as long as I'm here and able to keep broadcasting these videos. And I can't say enough about these fellas. They're just a great fountain pen. A lot of fun. They can get pricey. And you know, I once said that I would never pay $1,000 for a fountain pen. I said I would never pay $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, $900 for a fountain pen. But I have, slowly but surely, I have. So, I'll be showing you my next go-round of Holy Grail pens that are my Holy Grail pens as soon as the ones I showed you previously in my previous video run out of ink, and they're getting low because I think I'm down to 4 pens left. I still have the Mont Blanc that I've inked up 4 times. I know, I'm in love with it. And no, I have not yet got bored with the pen. I do not regret paying the price I did for the pen. I still love my Mont Blanc 149 just as much as when I first got it. And I bought that pen from Anderson Pen Company, and I'm glad I did, and that's where I'll buy my next one. For me, that's a name I trust. So, and then I have the Pelikan M1000, the Pelikan M800, the 1000 is green, the 800 is blue, and of course I have the King of Pens. So, when those run out, then I'll bring the other set in. My Sheaffer Snorkel finally ran out of ink, and the Sheaffer Connoisseur ran out of ink, so those are washed and put up. But hang with me, because you'll be seeing some different pens pop up here. Well, I guess that's enough. It's been, what, about 45 minutes at least. I hope you hung with me to the very end. Hey, if you know somebody that's into fountain pens, tell them about my channel on YouTube. And don't forget, on Facebook, I have Larry's Fountain Pen Group. You can get on there. You can sell fountain pens. I have some on there for sale. You can put pictures of your fountain pen. You can talk about your fountain pens experiences. You can put your inks on there, your paper, whatever. The pen group is there for everyone to enjoy. I think I've got about 64 members, and that's not bad. It's, you know, it's going to be a slow process, but that's okay. I'm there, and that's what counts. And as long as you guys like it, that's what matters to me. I'm not trying to set any rocket records of getting to the moon. So, all right. I think I'm done with this session. I'm sure I forgot a lot of things, but that's me, Mr. Forgetful. Again, thanks for all the prayers and concerns about my health. I'm still here. Thank God for that. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. And don't forget to hit that little bell that comes up so you can be notified of all my videos when I upload them. Leave your comments below, because now I am very curious to see and read your comments, what you think about all this that's going on, what you think about the shipping, what you think about the nibs, the number 6 nibs, about what do you think about field notes, the reporter field notes especially. So everything we talked about, I hope it wasn't boring. I hope it was some useful information that was passed along to you. So that's enough said. I'm out of here. Peace, love. Don't forget, don't text and drive. I'm going to talk to you later. See you next Sunday, y'all. Stay healthy. Later, guys.